to MJ Hobby Corner Games, and this is Oathmark. And we have the table prepared here. Julie is still deploying, kind of moving around her units, and she's doing stuff still.
Yep, so trying to figure out the best way to deploy my units.
Right, so we're still kind of fixing the deployment. I finished first, and now she's just doing a few adjustments. Okay, so we are going back a little bit to the core Oathmark book, and we're playing Defend the Oathmark. We are preparing for the Battle of the Great East event, and so we thought this would be a good way to practice the rules. We will be introducing the units in just a minute, but we have 3 Oathmarks on the table. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, there they go. And so those are Julie's Oathmarks. She is the defender. I am the attacker. And we also have something interesting in this game. We decided to add the Cloud of Flies from Oathbreaker. And this is from the Oathbreaker expansion, page 89. It is a strange event. And I do really like adding events to our games. We want to begin doing that, because it makes the game more interesting. So, how do those flies work? All right. The flies, Cloud of Flies, if they touch your unit for any reason, and their activation touching one of our units, that unit gets -1 activation. It may move freely through the board. Okay, and units can move over the Cloud of Flies as long as they can clear it entirely. Otherwise, if you get touched by them, you get that -1 activation. The cloud moves 6 inches in a random direction at the end of every turn. So I will be using the 10-sided dice, the little points, to determine where the Cloud of Flies goes.
Really nasty.
Yeah, look at all those flies.
Think about that.
All right. So, Julie, are you finished?
I think so.
Okay, and going with the board, that is impassable terrain over there. So units have to go around if they want to go there. Let me see. And basically, other than that, you can go through past these pools. We don't have these areas of vegetation. You can go around them or go over them. They do slow your movement down a bit, but that's about it. Everything else is on the edge of the table, so we have plenty of space, and there are a lot of nice hills and undulations in the terrain, so very cool. All right, so I'm going to introduce my guys, and then Julie will introduce hers, and we'll get on to the turn summaries. So, first things first, I have my Necromancer here. And he is first level Necromancer, and he is mounted. I have my unit of Skellies here. There's 3 ranks, okay, so 15 guys. My Wolver. I have 3 ranks of humans from my kingdom. Yes, meat shields, and there's 15 of them. I have my Revenant Warriors with the officer right in the middle there, and there's 2 ranks. There is also 2 ranks of Revenant Linebreakers, and that is what I'm using as Revenant Linebreakers. My Necromancer, and this is a, forget what this was. Oh, the level 3, I'm sorry.
Level 3?
This is a level 3 Necromancer.
Okay.
This is my Wolf Riders, okay, and these are Scout Wolf Riders with the bows, and I just have 1 rank, and then I have 2 ranks of Human Heavy Cavalry. And these are my knights. Yeah, meat shields on horses. That's right. All right, Julie. So let's go to your side and see what you got. Okay, and here we are on Julie's side. For those of you in Team Julie.
That would be on Team Julie, not in Team Julie.
Okay. Thank you for the correction. All right, so let's get a move on.
Let's do it. Okay, my very favorite, or at least one of my very favorites, my Elf Cavalry. I have 2 full ranks.
Okay. Yep.
Then in front of them, we all know who that is, right? We have Ernie leading the charge.
Ernie! Dun, 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 dun.
Ernie to the rescue. He is going to save those oath marks.
Oh, boy.
Then, of course, we have my goblin spellcaster, Mr. Bojangles the Third.
Oh, Mr. Bojangles, 3rd edition.
It is not 3rd edition. The 3rd. Okay.
All right. She's going to kick my butt in this game. I could tell. All right.
All right. My goblin wolf riders.
Okay, and you got
awesome.
one rank.
1 rank of them. Love them a lot. Then these are cool too. My natives, my humans. They're native whatever.
Yeah, native peoples to the forest.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so native peoples. I've got 2 ranks, and there's the officer in the middle. Okay, you got it.
All right. Then I have my my other wizard there. That is my elf. Spellcaster.
What level is she?
She is level 2.
Level 2. And
Mr. Bojangles the Third is level 1.
Level 1. Okay. All right.
And this one's Antigone.
Antigone. That's a cool name. Cool name.
And then we have, of course, my linebackers.
Line breakers.
I know. Anyway.
Okay, so you got 3 ranks of line breakers.
Woo! Yep.
And these are elf line breakers, and we're using the dryads to represent them.
I love them.
All right, all right.
They're my people.
Your people.
Those are my people.
I see.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, I'm going on my side now. All right, let's get this game started. We'll see you in turn, and we're going to do turn summaries. Trust me, it's a lot easier for editing, believe me. Trust me. We will see you in the turn summaries, and anything that we think are highlights of the turn, we will start filming and show you guys how those cloud of flies work and everything else, all right?
Because you never know when the fun is going to start.
That's right. It could start right away. All right. See you soon. Let's do initiative first.
Yeah.
All right.
10.
I got double 1s. So you win initiative for turn 1. That's not good for me. See you guys in the turn summary. Okay, turn 1 is over, and the silliness in this game. Oh God.
Goodness.
Oh God. All right, so turn 1. I'm going to do my forces first, young lady, and then you can, tell me about yours.
Yes, sir.
All right. So my army just started moving forwards. We have skellies over here. Wolver moved right next to skellies. We have the human infantry. They're moving also forward. My necromancer's staying over here because Julie likes to shoot them in the face. And even though she doesn't have shooting abilities, she still figures a way to do it.
I have magic, though.
Yeah, you do have magic, so yes, you do have shooting. All right, my Revenant line breakers, very close to that central oath mark. And then this is the position of my Necromancer. He's kind of hiding behind the Revenants. And Julie took out one of my heavy cavalry. There's the sad face. All right, took a heavy cavalry out with some magic.
That's right.
Damn Julie. And she used her fire.
That was Bojangles the Third, Mr. Bojangles the Third.
Yeah, third edition.
I knew you did.
All right, and then Goblin Scout Riders are here with their bows. They are moving that way, quietly, silently. And we have not moved the cloud of flies yet.
We have not.
Because we want to do that while you guys are viewing. Since this is something we've added to the game. So we want to document it. All right, well, let's go to Julie's side. Julie, what kind of shenanigans did you do?
I was up to lots of shenanigans. Ernie, first of all, is moving forward. He's trying to keep a little cover, but he's gonna, be moving forward there.
Okay, and he looks cool.
Then my elf cavalry moved up. Everybody just kind of moved up. My goblins are going towards the center one. But then came the shenanigans. Because Mr. Bojangles the Third cast a spell and killed one of your things. We're just kind of, trying to get to the oath marks and protect our city.
Right. Okay, and then you have your line breakers over there. What are they doing? They look suspicious.
The other oath mark there. They want to get that one secure.
Yeah, they look so suspicious. I don't know about those guys.
Hey, those are my people.
All right, and your elf wizard is right there.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Now she is riding a giant weasel.
She is. Antigone on not Wally, not Willie. I don't know.
Oh God, these names.
Some sort of weasel.
Some sort of weasel. She's an elf and a weasel.
Wanda.
Okay. All
right. On Wanda the weasel.
Well, let's move. Let's move the cloud of flies.
Let's do it.
Okay, so and the point of the dice is that way. Yeah. All right, it's a little tricky to move, but oh, look, it left a bunch of dead flies on the ground.
You can hear the swarm.
You can hear the swarm. Oh, black flies. Oh, no. All right, let's go to turn 2 initiative.
Here we go.
All right, and I got double ones.
Me too. Double ones.
Oh,
that's so weird.
Shenanigans. All right, rolling again.
Oh, 2 and a 1.
A 2 and then 8.
Oh,
I take initiative. All right, let's remove casualty and continue with the shenanigans. All right, see you in turn 2. Woo! Summary. All right, this is turn 2, end of turn 2. Yes. And wow, everything is getting, this is going to be a slugfest. It
always gets started after turn 2.
Yeah, definitely. All right, first things first, most important thing. Martin, you always put your necromancer on the high ground where Julie can shoot his face off. And there are the 4 little sad faces. Yes. Because Necromancer got taken out by a spell.
Means the skellies are gone, by the way. You didn't take them out, but they're gone.
No, I have another Necromancer on the board.
Oh!
Ha! That will not work, young lady. Skellies moved over here. Wolver moved over here. The Humanes are next to the Skellies. Mm-hmm. We're going for that oathmark. Her line breakers are there, but she'll tell you about that. It's not about Julie right now. So, Skellies are there because, you know, they just don't have any brains. They're not very smart. Anyway, Necromancer moved here to try to support the Revenant line breakers. Mm-hmm. And we still have to move the cloud of flies. Oh, that's going to be interesting. For sure. And then the Revenant warriors are here. They're trying a sneaky thing.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah, they're being sneaky. Shh. All right. And then, of course, my heavy cavalry moved forward to try and engage hers. But I lost my activation. They didn't roll their activation, right. So they only had a simple action. So they're short of her own heavy cavalry. Damn it. And then my Wolf Riders, they also missed their activation. So they only had one simple action. Oh, you bastards. All right, let's go to Julie's side now. Hi, Julie.
All right. Well, speaking of missed activations, my dear Ernie here did not activate, so he just had a simple move, and that's why he's still far away, but he's working on it.
Oh, Ernie.
Oh, Ernie. And then, you know, I'm just kind of moving everybody up. I finally, my goblin wolf riders got up there. Mm-hmm.
So they're touching the, so basically you're just moving your defense against the oath marks. You're trying to protect all the oath marks.
Exactly. I'm trying to get there as soon as possible and fight whoever I need to fight in the meantime.
Yeah, well, you're doing pretty good because my necromancer, look at him, he's over there still. He's pretty, pretty flat on the ground. So you're not doing too bad. And that's the wizard, right?
That is the wizard, yes. Antigone, on her Wanda the Weasel, she cast a spell for the druids.
And she does have fire over. She's 3 inches from this unit here, which you're using line of sight from that unit.
Right, and then she casts fireball.
Now, how am I supposed to know that? You know, I mean, come on. All right, well, let's. All right, so these are your units, and you're definitely closing in on the defense.
Yeah, and you're closing in too. It's still anybody's game.
Yep. Let us now move the cloud of flies. All right, folks, let's see what the cloud of flies do. And here we are on Julie's side. So flies are moving at the end of turn 2, and it goes this way. And oh, damn you flies! And they touch They touch the skellies because skellies stink. So they're attracted to the skellies, and they stop right there. and they touch my humanes as well. Both of those units get -1 next activation. Damn you flies. All right, turn 3 next. Initiative, turn 3, initiative. I got, what is that? 9 and a 3.
A 7 and a 6. You go first.
I go first. All right. Okay, and this is the end of turn 3, and a couple of things happened. Not a lot of engagements yet. We're being very cautious.
Well, kinda. I mean, you killed all of my wolf riders.
Yeah, well, first things first, and that's very important. My Revenant Linebreaker slammed into her wolves, killed the entire unit. However, I lost 2 Revenants, and because
2 of you out with me,
because of the uncaring rule,
right,
I lost an extra one. So I lost 3 Revenants in the process. I no longer get my rank bonus, but her wolves are dead. All right.
Yeah.
Ernie took a couple of points of damage, and then he sniffed and growled and moved over to the
oathmark.
Way
over to the oathmark, and he is defending that sucker.
Right. Now, he is disordered, though.
Yes.
So he can only do simple moves, and he has -1 activations. All right. And then my cavalry is there because they're just there. My Remnant Warriors moved this way towards Ernie. And my Goblin Archers, for lack of better strategy, just moved to the side a little bit. They tried shooting at Ernie, but they could not do anything. Ernie is a tough dude. My Necromancer moved here, and there's a little sad face by my Necromancer because he tried a spell using Fire Over on those guys over there, and he failed. So his spell just, and he's right next to the flies. Yeah, he's very sad. Very sad. All right, and then Skellies, they took a hit. And that was from a spell from that little damn witch over there. That little witch of an elf put a spell and took out one of the Skellies. And there is his unhappy face. My Wolver moved over here, and that really wasn't impressive at all. All right, let's go to Julie's side. Before we move the flies again.
Yes.
So let's go to Julie's side.
All right, well, my armies are just, they're trying to defend the oathmark. So I've got Ernie over here defending this one. I've got my tree people over there defending the other one. And, you know, all my wolves died. That stinks, but... Yeah. We're going to soldier on.
Yeah. This is going to be tough for me to take out oathmarks by turn 6. It really is, because the armies, well, the armies are just going to be piling in from turn 4 on, and it really depends on the dice and how many casualties I can inflict, you know?
Yep.
So
we'll see.
All right. Well, that was the end of turn 3. Let's move those flies. And this is the moment that all of our subscribers have been waiting for in the entire game. Moving the flies, turn 3. All right, let's see. They moved that away.
Still moving
that away. So, let's see. Hold on. That's, okay. Yeah, Julie, you have it, right?
Oh, sorry. Okay.
They move right there. They're kind of facing, well, they were actually facing, so they're a little bit more this way.
Right.
So that would mean they're almost touching.
Wow, that's close.
Almost touching my Revenant Warriors, but they're in the midst of things, so who knows what they will screw up next.
Who knows?
We don't know.
Tune in and find out.
All right, turn 4 next. So here in turn 4, the Skellies activate and slam into the Lamb Breakers. All right. My defense is 9.
And my fight is 4, so that's 5. And then I have 2 full ranks as well, correct? After the first, so that's 3.
Yikes.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I'm ready to roll.
I got 3s.
Skellies did poorly. 1 hit.
Very poorly.
What did you do?
5 hits.
God, don't.
I have a 4, a 7, a 4, a 3, and a 4.
Oh my goodness. All right, so 5 hits for you, right?
And 1 for you.
All right, hold on. Hold on. 1, 2, 4, and they don't do morale. Right. However, they're getting 2 extra damage because of the damn Skelly rule. Look at that. All those Skellies dead. Ah! All right, you won the fight. How far do you want me back?
6 inches.
Of course. All right, so they're going to go all the way back here. Send them reeling back. And no morale for them, but they're really, sad face, sad face.
Okay.
Oh, Ernie. All right, so he's not disordered anymore.
No longer disordered. He's bleeding, but not disordered. He's holding the fort.
Mahlvorr decides to attack the Landbreakers from the flank. So, Julie, you have 3 dice, right? You're defending with 3 dice, 3 ranks. And Mahlvorr is CD3.
What is your defense?
My defense is 10.
Okay, my fight is 4, so that's 6. Okay. Oh shit.
And 1 hit with a 10.
I got an 8. 1 hit as well.
Ah! So 1 Landbreaker goes away. Left, oh little Wolver. So I'm just gonna separate them an inch. And, well, that's a little bit more than an inch, but you know what I mean. All right, that's it. That's the end of that.
I'm going to end this.
Elf cavalry has slammed into my humans. We're going to just straighten up the unit trays here a little bit.
They get charged 3.
Yeah, of course they do.
All
right, let's do this. All right. So my cavalry has just been obliterated. Julie rolled 3 10s, and you needed 4s. So of course that's double the score you need. So you get double damage for those. So in total you did 7 damage basically. I only did 2 hits.
Yes.
2 hits is all I did. So take out 2 of your guys. All right. Get them out of there. And now I gotta count 7. God, what a... I'm not even... Am I filming this? No.
You might not want
No, this might be the most embarrassing film. Wow. Well, not really. It's all for fun.
Oh my goodness, that was crazy.
Although all of Team Julie's subscribers are giggling right now. Oh, all right. Before we do this whole mess of morale, how far do you want me back?
You can go 6 inches.
Yeah, all right, whatever. He's probably gonna. I mean, he probably is gonna run away, but anyway, you never know. And my little commander dude, my little officer dude, is disordered. Yeah, my cavalry has just been obliterated. Yeah, and despite the fact that they were triumphant, they're still disordered because they're elves.
They're elves. They're very highly strung. They destroyed all of these. They need to get their shit together.
All right. Moving on then. As we were given that elf explanation. So she is disordered. I am disordered. My cavalry just got obliterated. For the 3rd time I say that because I'm very sad. Wow. All right. Moving on. Turn 4. All right. So I just slammed into her cavalry with my Landbreakers. All right. So let's see how this goes. So I have a full rank in front. No rank in the rear. So I get no rank bonuses. And that is it.
What's your defense?
My defense is 10. My fight is 3.
My defense is 12, so that'd be 8 for you.
I get no other bonuses. You are disordered, but I get no other bonuses.
Okay, well, my fight is 4, so that's 6. Plus 1 because I'm disordered, so 7.
Okay. All right, so 2 of my guys go down.
But
And because of uncaring, they get an extra damage.
with my morale, if I don't pass this time.
Yep. All right, let's see. Because she took a damage. Let's see. And I won. You won the fight.
I need 4s. Here we go. I need 4s. 8. Yes.
Damn!
Until now this goes away, right?
No, that stays until you activate again. Oh, do you want to push me back?
Yes.
6 inches?
Okay.
Of course you do. Now, this is a mess because I got to push everybody back. All right. And now I can be pushed back 6 inches.
Now you're touching the...
No. I'm touching the horse, but... No. I'm not. I'm nowhere near the flies.
Okay.
Oh, they are. Damn it. Oh, and they're touching the flies because Julie... was so mean. She's so mean. And she pushed these guys back 6 inches. And now everybody had to push back in order to make way for him. And these guys ended up touching the flies. So they have -1 activation. Oh, this sucks. All right, so turn 4 is not my turn at all. Look at the board now. Just 1 turn. And things have gone very, very bad for me.
83 attack. So what's your defense?
The defense is 9.
So 5.
Mm-hmm.
So
And she's shooting my skellies
5s.
with a fireball.
Not even 1.
Not even 1 hit?
Not even 1.
Ha ha!
So that was a big...
All right, well, I can't laugh at her. She killed one of my skellies before. All right, I'm going to nominate my necromancer. And let's see what necromancer's going to do to save the day. Let's see, 5s. A 3 and an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right, necro now has 2 actions. He's going to cast revive on that unit. See if I could bring back one of my critters. And that's activation 7. Ooh, that's not good. A 9.
Oh,
Yes, a 9 and a 10. Awesome. So I get 1 Revenant Lambreaker back. Now, if those were skeletons with reanimate, I could have revived 2 of them because I scored a 10. But unfortunately, these are revenants. So revive only 1. But that's okay. I brought 1 back. That's good. Now I'm ready to fight you again, elf. Julie's pulling a shenanigan here in turn 4. Let's see what she's doing with her natives.
Ah, they did not activate.
Ha!
But here's the thing, they still get a simple move.
A simple move,
So they really can still do their shenanigan.
What shenanigan are you thinking about? They moved 3 inches to the side. That's what they did. All right. That was a shenanigan. Well, it does make things a little harder for me. I cannot maneuver into combat. So, yeah, I was planning to charge you. Oh, shenanigans. All right. They're going to try and activate first because they're unruly humans who just, they're humans. Activation 5 for the humanes. Oh, dice right into the... And that's a 6. This dice doesn't count, but this dice counts. So, all right. I'm going to do a shenanigan, and then we got to... Let's see. An inch. This is all 1 action.
Okay.
And then just move 4 forward. All right, so 1 inch to the side, about 3.5, a little bit over 3 inches to the front, and then just pivot. And that's it. And they're still a good distance away from the other humanes. All right, turn 4 is over. My archers pivoted there, but they have no suitable targets. They kind of stink. But anyway... And the cloud is touching this for now. However, cloud of flies is not going to move at the very end of turn 4. So let's do, where does it go? Oh, the cloud of flies is going this way. Yay. All right, so let me move the cloud of flies away from everybody.
I have been very lucky with the cloud of flies.
Yeah, you know, it does block line of sight, so you can protect yourself from shooting.
Too. But at least, and also, it didn't come close to me, so.
Yeah, big wad of flies. All right, well, this is the situation after turn 4. I did not have a good turn, lost in my entire cavalry to those elves.
Except one.
And, yeah, except one. And he is the sorter, so I need a yellow token there. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, not very good. And that's it. All right, turn 5, and I think this game's going to be over very, very soon. I don't really think, to be honest, at this point, I just can't get the 2 oathmarks. Even if we played that I have to destroy 1 oathmark. The only way would be to destroy these units completely.
Or Ernie.
Or Ernie. That's true. If we played that I destroy 1 oathmark, give me half the credit. But definitely not 2. I mean, you have a very strong defense on all the oathmarks. So, all right, well, let's see. Let's see what happens in turn 5. This might be the last turn we're playing. Turn 5 initiative. And I got a 6 and a 2.
Let's see. I got a 9 and a 1. Finally, I go first.
All right. I don't like Julie. Turn 5, and humans have slammed into humans on the flank there. So let's see, Julie. All right, so you got 1 full, looks like, oh, you don't have a full rank here. So you have 5 and 4.
So that means 1 dice?
So I scored 2 hits on her humans, and I took a hit, right?
Yes.
1 hit for me?
No, you did not. No.
Oh,
Sorry.
you didn't? Okay.
No.
All right, so I want to move you 6 inch. Yeah, I want to push you.
Uh-oh.
I'll push you an inch. I want you close to me. So now you can roll your morale.
Yes. Okay, so. No.
And they are disordered. Well, all right. That's it on that. Moving on. Turn 5. Coming to an end. So the battle is going on. And Julie's Bojangles 3rd edition over there moved slightly. Then he used his, what is that, fire over? To have line of sight from that unit to my necromancer, but he failed. Yeah. He didn't cast a spell. Then my necromancer moved over all these dead flies and tried to cast death vision, and I missed by 1. It was an 8. You need a 9. That would have been perfect. Wow. It would have made her roll a morale test, and she's disordered. So they could have ran away, possibly, if it was a perfect shenanigan, but did not work. All right. Well, it looks like this game has come to an end. We're at end of turn 5, pretty much, and really there is no way that I can take down 2 oathmarks, even if we modified the game. And I took 1 down. I mean, even that will be hard in just 1 turn. So what happened was my skellies charged into her line breakers again. They lost 2 more skellies. She pushed them back 6 inches. And I did 1 casualty, right? But, I mean, those line breakers are tough, man.
They're really tough.
And the Wolver had tried to hit their flank, but he didn't do very well. And really, just these guys moved towards Ernie, but Ernie is entrenched there.
Yeah.
And she has a really good defense. You know, her humanes turned to face me. And really, it's just, you know.
Yeah.
Basically, we're just continuing the fight next turn. Right. It wouldn't really lead to much. So,
no, it wouldn't.
And the flies are here. That was a really cool part of the game.
It was a really fun game.
All right, so let me just ask Julie a couple of questions. Sure. Okay, so Julie, what did you think of the scenario? We haven't played this scenario in a while.
I like it. I like it a lot, yeah.
Now, it really favored, did you think it favored you as the defender?
I think it did, yeah, I definitely do. In fact, after playing this, I can't imagine, I have to remember the first one because I won the first one. I can't imagine being able to win it from the, from the other
end.
Yeah, I really can't.
Yeah, but well,
it's a tough scenario, but it was fun.
Yeah, it's a tough scenario. Also, it really depends. Your guys were, you had a smaller army than me.
Yes.
But your guys hit hard.
Right. See, I think the way I was able to hang on to them, really, besides the fact that Ernie, of course, here saved the day.
Ernie!
I think the reason is my armies are, it's more of a defensive army when you think about it. Mm-hmm. Right? I mean, they're strong. I have strong defense, and that's what I needed.
Right, for this scenario.
For this particular scenario.
Yeah, I mean, that elf cavalry, man, they're 70 points, but they're worth it.
They're strong.
They're strong.
But then I've used them in other scenarios, in other cases, where I've tried to use them more as a offensive than defensive, and I've lost them, remember?
That's right, yeah.
So it depends on how you play them.
How you use them.
In this scenario, they were perfect.
Right. Well, that's a good point. Good point, Julie. All right. Well, let me just show you guys my casualties. Look at my freaking casualties. The loss of that unit, that was only one turn that I rolled really poorly. I was rolling very good in the beginning, and that one turn, turn 4, was disastrous. I rolled miserably, and basically, it wreaked havoc on me. So you really, the dice gods have to be smiling at you, no matter how your strategy is. If your dice fail you, you're screwed.
Well, once I got 3 10s and wiped out your cavalry, forget it.
3 10s, and you needed like 5, so
and
that's
4s.
double.
I
4s. And then that's doubling the score.
So that was 7 hits.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then these are the casualties I inflicted on you. Oh my God, that is like I'm embarrassed to even show this. Oh gosh! All right. Well, this was a very interesting scenario, and adding those flies, I don't regret it. It's very interesting. Yeah. Any little thing you do to your games to spice them up a little bit. Those cloud of flies, we recommend them. They're a nuisance, and they leave dead flies everywhere. But they were a lot of fun. It was
all for spicing things up.
Yeah, all for spicing things up. So there's the cloud of flies.
Spicy, baby.
All right, folks. Thank you very much. And I am going to lick my wounds and go and wow. Have a good one, folks.
Take care.